Okay, you should be hearing me now. I'll put this away so you don't see it. Alright, so here's my code. Here's my combo code. I've tried this several times already. I've been trying real hard. So, do you want a sandwich? Yes, I want a sandwich. I could do this either way. I could do capital or whatever. It's the same thing. So, you know what? I want chicken. Your total, it gives me my total. Would you like a drink? Yes. Small, I think I just want a small. Small selected. Would you like some French fries? Yes, I would. You know, I kind of want another small. Would you like to mega size? Oh, it's $2 instead of just one. So I think, you know what? I'm gonna get it. So yes, mega size small selected, and it did add the $2. How many ketchup packets would you like? I got some pretty large ones, so I think I'm gonna need 4. Okay. Oh wait, it didn't add $1. That's because I answered all of the options, so I get a discounted $1 off. Okay. Okay. What about a different situation? So yes, I want a sandwich, but I'm feeling beef this time. Would you like a drink? Yes. Large. Ooh, this is already getting pretty expensive, so I'm not gonna get French fries. So no. Okay. How many ketchup packets would you like? 0, because I didn't get. Oh, and it's the same as my last order because I didn't get the discount. So now it's just $8. Now, how does this work? Well, it starts off over here. There's my comments telling me each part. It goes from the starting variables right here, and then the iterations, and then the sections inside of the iterations. So here's iteration 3, iteration 4, and then the total cost and all the sections in between. So we start off with the total right here. It's just setting the total just so it's there in the beginning. So total is equal to 0. Next is iteration 1, and this is making sandwich. It's asking, do you want a sandwich? And it's assigning that input that you input into variable sandwich. And if it's equal to yes, or if it's equal to lowercase yes, then it executes this code right here, and it makes a new input called sandwich type, and it asks which type. So chicken, beef, tofu, and it has the prices. And then now we move on to the sandwich types. So this if statement's saying if the sandwich type is equal to chicken, to the string chicken, then this is for the discount right here. So it's just saying it's automatically giving a different assignment and assigning it to true. And now this is for the total. This is where the total is getting added. So total equals total plus 525, because that's how much the chicken costs. And now it prints chicken selected, and this /m is supposed to be like an enter, so it just skips a line, and then it goes print your total so far is, and then it prints the total right there. Yeah, so it transfers it into a string, because right here, since I need to add integers, or this is a float, I need to add floats. So and I have to transfer into the string, and I do that throughout the whole program right here. And now this elif statement, so if this doesn't equal chicken, then this one would activate and ask if it equals beef, and sandwich equals true for the discount. And then it's adding, this time instead of adding 525, it's adding 625. It's printing the beef selected instead of chicken selected, and the same /n, and your total so far, and it's transferring it into a string. The same goes for tofu, but if the sandwich type doesn't equal beef, and it doesn't either equal chicken, then it's gonna ask if it equals tofu. And then right here again for the discount, it's making it equal true, the boolean operator, and then the total, and it's adding the total and total, and instead of these ones it's adding 575. So, and then it prints tofu selected /n again. It's kind of repeating, but for different, it's just slightly changed. So print your total, and then it's transferring it into a string instead of being in a float. And then this is if it's not chicken, beef, or tofu. If it's neither of those, then it's gonna just print okay, and it's gonna go move on to the other part. So if this equals no, then this else comes in as it, and then just does nothing. Well, it doesn't do nothing. It just makes the sandwich type equal no, and then it prints okay. Next iteration. This is iteration 2, and then it's assigning a new variable to an input. Or it's assigning an input to a variable. My bad. And it's asking, would you like a drink? And same thing goes, or yeah, if drink is equal to yes, or drink is equal to lowercase yes, and then a colon, making it a block, and then the drink type input, and then it gives all the prices and the types, and then we move on to the drink types, and then here's the small drink, and if the drink type is equal to small, then it's gonna do true, saying that you answered it for the discount, and it's gonna add $1 onto the previous what we had. So it doesn't so if this was $5.25, then it's gonna add $1, making it $6.25. That's what this is gonna print out once it transfers it into a string. And it's gonna print small selected, and then your total, and then this elif, it goes if you don't pick a small, and if you don't pick a small, then it's gonna ask if you pick the medium. So if the drink the drink equals true again for the discount. So yeah, at the end of these, it's making it equal no, which means it just doesn't equal anything. It doesn't equal a boolean. So that means it's gonna do something else with the discount. Okay, where were we? Oh yeah, it's adding the total from before. So after this total is added, it's storing it into this variable here, and it's storing it throughout the program unless it's getting a new piece right here. It's getting more added, or it's getting changed, whatever. And because these are elifs, these only one of them is gonna activate, and that's when it's gonna store one certain type of total. And small selected, and then your total, and then this is another elif. So it's the drink type, and then if it's equal to medium, it's making it equal true, and then the total is equal to total plus 175, because that's the cost of the medium. And then the large drink right here, as you can see from my comment, it goes elif drink type is equal to large. So if it's equal to large, if you type large, then it's gonna make it true for the discount. And okay, so and then it adds a total, which is 225. It adds to the total. Print large selected, and then /n. Print your total so far, and then transferring it into a string, and else, just in case if you didn't type any of these, it just prints okay. And then just in case we said no, then it's gonna set this to a no instead of a yes, and then it's gonna print okay. So you know you didn't put yes. And then iteration 3 right here, input would you like some fries, is assigned to this fries variable right here. And if fries is equal to capital yes or lowercase yes, then it activates this one. It's gonna ask which one. And we're getting into the fry types now. So the small fries, if the fry types are equal to small, then the input is gonna ask, because we had to ask if you want to mega size it. And then here's the $2 that I put in, just so you know that you're getting $2 instead of $1. And then if the mega size equals yes or just lowercase yes, then fries is gonna equal true, and then total is $2 instead of the $1 right here, because that's how much the mega size costs. Print mega size small selected, and then print your total so far is, and then the total, the new total plus the $2. If you didn't say yes or lowercase yes, then it's gonna say, okay, your total is small, it's adding on to your total $1 because you didn't say yes to the mega size. So fries is equal to true, just for the discount, so you know you answered it. And then print is small selected instead of mega size small selected. And then print your total so far, and then your float getting into a string, and then so it's able to be printed out onto the console. And then we move on to the elif, and if it's equal to medium, then it's gonna say that you answered it and make it a true. And then after that, it's gonna add the total right here. It's gonna add 150 because that's how much the what is it right here, 150. And same goes for the large. It's adding $2. So print small selected, medium, pardon. And then print your total so far is, and then your total converted into a string. Okay, now it's the large fries. Now this is the elif statement asking which, if fry type is equal to large, and if it is, then it's gonna say that you answered it, and fries is equal to true. That's for the discount. And then total is equal to total plus 2, which is adding 2 to the total and reassigning it. And then print, and then large selected, so it's telling you what your selection was, and then give you your new total. And if they didn't do any of those, then it's gonna print okay. And then else, fry type, no. If fry type is equal to no, then it's gonna, my bad. If it's equal to anything else other than small, medium, or large, then it's gonna make fry type equal no, so you won't get the discount for it, for answering for getting every single type of menu option. And then the print is gonna print okay again. And then this is iteration 4, and it's now asking how many ketchup packets would you like, if none, type 0. And it's assigning that input you put in to ketchup, to the variable ketchup, and then If you chose 0, that's why it adds nothing onto it. But it's like an equation right here. So it's total plus equals total plus float. It's ketchup converted into a float, so it can be multiplied by 0.25. And then after it does that, if you chose 0, then it's just gonna because 0 times 0 is 0, right? Or 0 times 0.25 is 0. So that's why it equals 0. And then print, and then you chose plus, it's adding on to your sandwich type that you chose, and then plus the sandwich is saying that sandwich type sandwich. So if you chose chicken, it'll say chicken sandwich, and then it's adding drink type, and then drink, so like small drink, and then it continues on like that with the fry type, and then another backward slash n, and then total cost right here is just the comment saying that the total cost code is right here. So if the fries is equal to true, and the drink is equal to true, and the sandwich is equal to true, then it's gonna subtract the $1 from your total, because that's the discount, and then it's gonna print your discounted total for getting every menu option is your new total. And since this comes before this code, it's not gonna print your total before the discount. It's gonna give you your new discounted total. And if you didn't get all of these, then it's just gonna be normal, and it's just gonna print your total that you after the ketchup packets. Okay, so that's my combo code. Yeah, that's it.